Hi, you're watching Consumerthon. In this video, I'm going to show how to update the firmware on the Novation Launchpad MKII. You'll need to download the update from the Novation website and register if you don't already have an account. Following the instructions will get you about halfway where you need to be, and I'm going to fill you in on the rest. Scroll down to the Launchpad MKII Advanced Features Guide in English. Opening up the guide, it explains how to launch the bootloader. To launch the bootloader, I'm going to plug in the power cord to the Launchpad while holding the 4 buttons to the right and top. So that's the session, user 1, user 2, and mixer buttons. So I'll hold all 4 buttons and connect it. And you'll see this display right here. The top 2 rows are going to be your hardware ID 1 through 16. You also have a user 1 MIDI channel select and a user 2 MIDI channel select on these bottom rows. This will show me the bootloader version flashing across the screen. This will show me the firmware version flashing across the screen. And then this will exit this mode. I've downloaded the Launchpad MKII firmware updater, and now I will launch that. Running this program just times out and does not actually update the software. What I've done is, it's not readily apparent what's going on here because the documentation here references the SysX librarian software, and it also references a .syx file. To get to that .syx file, I've already downloaded the SysX librarian software, and then to get to that .syx file, I've chosen to show package contents here. And then I've gone to resources and I see Launchpad MKII. Now I can open up that SysX librarian. I've just dragged and dropped the file onto SysX librarian. Pull this out, do the 4 button press and plug it back in. Just going to confirm the current firmware is still at the 162, and now I'm going to go back into SysX librarian and just press play now, and keeping my fingers crossed. So I selected Launchpad from the top here, and now I'm going to press play. So this is nice because I could see the progress of it, and it seems like the other way didn't really get me anywhere. So it's completed, and it looks like it's restarted. Let me unplug the USB, press those 4 buttons, and then replug the USB. And let's see if this is showing 170. There we go, 171. So I've successfully updated the firmware on the Launchpad MKII. To exit this menu, I'm just going to hit the green key, and I'm ready to use my controller now. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those in the space below, and thanks again for watching Consumerthon.